Greetings, most delicious Scorpio. We love you. Don't worry. Greetings, most delicious Scorpio. Welcome to your Edible Spirit FoodieScope for the new moon in Capricorn on January 13th. Don't worry if you feel glitchy at the moment. Just let your brain rewire itself. That's what's up. It's like you've dissolved your resistance to seeing what you're made of and what you no longer need to hold on to. You can see it. You see what you're made of. You see what you no longer need to hold on to. But this still may take some getting used to. It's a much lighter state of being than you're accustomed to, which says, I deserve to be here. I have something to contribute. And beyond that, I'm attached to nothing. Right? You're not proving yourself. So what do? Practice being selfless. Give something away. Your most priceless commodity is not a coin. It's the way you see things. While it would be nice to harness this perspective to achieve your dreams and make some cash, and while that may happen, you will likely have to offer it to the relationships in which you find yourself first. This is a worthy investment of your attention, though. Generosity now will yield dividends later. And yet, there are some hard, fast bottom lines that must be honored. There is such a thing as too much generosity, but the tallies that we're talking about, the bottom lines that we're talking about, have more to do with emotional boundaries and exchange and physical limits than actual financial budgets. And yet, all these things are connected. Never forget that there is an important requirement that must be met in your work and daily life out the gate. You must be true to yourself and your ideals. That is an ongoing process of refinement that doesn't happen all at once, so keep at it. You're bigger than you used to be, and you may need to renegotiate your boundaries accordingly. Keep pursuing truth in everything you do every day. If you were a snack, dear Scorpio, you'd be a dancer's diet. Equal parts lean protein and veg, horrible fast food, Diet Coke, and cigarettes. Honestly, who the fuck knows? You have to do what you have to do. You have to keep up. And sometimes this will require you to nourish yourself responsibly. Sometimes you will have no choice but to eat crap. And other times you just have to get on stage and do the show. If you eat anything too late in the game, you won't be able to effectively do your triple pirouette. But also, maybe today you need a massive falafel immediately before going on. Right? The point is, you know what you need to do in order to do what you need to do. Okay, so do it. Remember, none of this, even though it's all blessed, none of it's natural. Life is suffering. Sometimes you gotta have the Diet Coke and smoke the cig in order to be divine, in order to be the most loving, in order to be the most selfless. Do what you gotta do. And don't be too hard on yourself, okay? If you want more from Edible Spirit, please head to EdibleSpirit.com where you can book private and group sessions as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can watch the return of the Edible Spirit Hour on January 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. EdibleSpirit.com/the-hour. January 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time is our show, our weekly show that's dedicated to the delicious and the divine, the culinary and the spiritual, featuring healers and their practices, both what they do to care for themselves and the services that they offer to others. So it's just like a big culinary, spiritual, magical variety show. So we'd love to see you there. Until then, thank you for tuning in for your FoodieScope. We love you very much. You are so delicious.